I definitely think that one great thing about the current coaching world in particular is that everybody feels like we're on a similar playing field. Whereas I think, well, how coaching was maybe 2-3 years ago, that some coaches were very much put on kind of like a pedestal and not necessarily seen as human. And that's why I also think, being honest, like, this is not for me to say that all of you have to go away, all of you watching have to go away and talk about, the deepest, darkest times in your life. It's not like that at all. Have your own boundaries with what you share. Like, I wouldn't share about certain things like my dating life, for example. But people start to see you as a human being, which I think is so important, because when you watch things like The Apprentice, or you see the way that people are treated in the corporate environment, it's not always the case. Whereas I think, because whether people are spiritual or they just like have an understanding of mental health, there's a lot more kindness. However, a caveat to that is, when you share from a space of education or influence, not from like, it's not cathartic, like it shouldn't be cathartic to share these things. Like, I think the worst thing for me is when I get lots of sympathy messages or people trying to give me advice, because you do still want to have an air of, I'm here to help you. Like, I'm not vulnerable. It's not poor me.